Good.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm okay. What's your name?
Nino.
Nino. And how old are you, Nino?
I'm 22.
You're 22. Oh my gosh, you're so
Yeah,
young.
a little
22
bit.
is one of my favorite numbers,
Not
though.
too young, young enough.
Young enough. Okay. What are you doing out tonight?
I'm trying to explore the city. Honestly, I'm new. I'm a little
Where
new.
where are you from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. And how long have you been here?
A week.
A week.
A little under a month. Yeah.
What made you move to Dallas?
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
We'll
What
see
kind of
where it goes.
opportunity?
Business. Honestly.
Okay. How did your parents feel about you moving to Dallas?
Well, one of my parents was raised out here, so she don't mind it too much. That's home at the moment. And my dad, he lives in St. Louis. I'm originally from St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he likes St. Louis. I don't think he liked Dallas, honestly.
Do you think you're gonna ever move back to Atlanta, or you just?
Real soon. If it's not Atlanta, I really plan to go to New York. But if not New York, I'm gonna go right back to Atlanta because Dallas.
I see you
is not my sport.
vibing in New
Yeah.
York.
New York is a place, but I don't like Dallas too much. It's not my speed right now at all.
It's not. Yeah, Dallas compared to Atlanta is very
Slow.
slow. It is.
There's nothing out here. I don't like Dallas too much. But I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get used to it.
How? So I guess what are you doing right now? What's your plans right now?
My plans right now are to tell.
No, you can talk. The mic
Okay, yeah.
can hear you.
My plans right now mostly are to explore, to network. I want to meet
network.
a lot of new people, see what it's talking about down here. Kind of find my niche of people. But other than that, I'm here to work. I'm trying to save as much as I can.
So do you have a job?
I'm getting one.
You're getting one. Do you
But
have?
I'm normally I'm a hustler though.
You're a hustler.
Yeah, I got my money got some money somehow, but I'm trying to get it a bunch of other ways too.
Yeah, hustle. People in Atlanta
Hustle
for real. Like y'all don't get tired.
Got to.
Do you have kids?
No.
No,
I don't
you're
want
not.
kids till I'm like, not to hate on nobody with no kids.
Uh-huh.
I don't want kids until another about 10 years.
10 years. I mean,
Maybe less.
Do you date?
Oh yeah.
What's your dating?
Yeah.
What kind of?
I love
Or
like
who do
Dallas.
you
We got a lot
date?
of fine girls out here. I'm not gonna lie. So
Okay.
y'all fine as hell, I will say, but y'all ain't gonna get no kid out of me. We can have some fun though. We can always have
You
some
like
fun.
to have fun?
Love to have fun.
Okay.
I'm always up for the adventure. A lot of girls out here ain't up for the adventure. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I ain't met them all.
Fun.
I'm a little fast paced when it comes to them out here. That's what I would
You're a
say.
little fast paced.
Yeah, I'm a little.
So you're very open and friendly.
Hey, somewhat not too open and friendly, but
Yeah, because you know you have to be careful, right?
Yeah. Look, I don't go too far. I got a lot of discernment. I got good discernment, honestly.
You do?
So yeah, great discernment.
What do you see yourself in 10 years?
I'm gonna be rich and famous.
Doing what?
I'm gonna do all types of stuff. I'm gonna be acting. I'm gonna be modeling for a way bigger brands. I'm gonna be on the stage performing. I want to start directing too. Maybe when it comes around that time, I wouldn't mind directing a show. But I like my own show too. But if I had my own show, it'd be an animated show. It wouldn't be
reality.
It wouldn't be like a live action. It'd be like a cartoon.
How's your relationship with your parents? Are you close?
Me and my mom are the closest. I love my mom. I'll die for my mom. I love my mom more than anything. I love my dad too, but we're not the closest. But I love my dad. I love my mom to death. I love my mom.
You do?
Yeah. My relationship with my mom was like this.
Really?
I'm my mom if she was cooler and a boy. And my mom was cool. She was a model too.
Yeah. Did you grow up with your mom? Were you raised by
I was raised
mom?
mostly by my mom. I was raised mostly by my mom. My dad, it's not like he wasn't in my life, but he wasn't in the house with us.
Okay.
But my dad, I know my dad. I love my dad. He was around. He came and see me when he could. But like, what's good, bro?
So how was your childhood?
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah, I would say my childhood is definitely spectacular. I moved around a lot though. That's the thing. So I
With,
was always
with your mom?
Yeah, with my mom.
Like
I got
city or
two siblings
state?
too. Yeah. You say what?
When you moved around, was it more city or state?
It was city and state. So I was born in St. Louis. I moved out here when I was like really young. I left again, went to Atlanta, moved around Atlanta. I'm a city boy now.
You're a city boy.
I lived in Vegas when I was a kid, just for like a little bit. I moved around a lot.
Did you like moving?
I love moving is what made me like right now. Like I'm super extroverted, and it came from me always like being a new kid at school and having to make friends before lunch because I needed somebody to sit with. So like me being extroverted, it's something I had to learn how to do. Because when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
I was open, but I feel like over time that's what really made me more and more and more extroverted. It just moving around a lot, having to make.
So are you free spirited?
Definitely.
You're very free spirited.
Yeah, I like to move. I like freedom. I like
freedom.
I don't like to feel like I'm restrained. What's good, brother?
Yeah.
I don't like to feel like I'm restrained. I like to move around a lot. I feel like I'm quite rebellious, honestly.
Well, at least you do know that much.
Yeah. I think I'm quite rebellious. I think I'm very self-aware.
That's a first start. That's a great thing because a lot of people are not self-aware. Yeah. They're like in denial.
No, I know what I should and should not be doing, or like I'm doing too much of this and not doing too much of that. Like I'm aware, but I'll probably just be like, I'll probably still do what I want to go do. Yeah. But I know in the back of my head, like, bro, you're supposed to be doing this right now.
Yeah.
And I like to I don't like to beat myself up, but I tend to do it anyway. So I'll still just be like, I'll just be like, bro, you're supposed to be working on just face reality. I give myself a big reality check is what it is. Like, bro.
You do a lot of self-talk and examination.
Even though it's not what I want to do, I still tell myself, bro, we'll be fine. I love you at the end of the day. I tell myself I love myself all the time. But you wasn't supposed to be doing this, or you were supposed to be doing this. And that's the reason why you don't got this, because you didn't want to go do that.
Yeah.
And I tell myself that. Like stuff from 5 or 3 years ago, stuff from the past, I'll be like, yeah, you could have had this or that if you would have just buckled down and did this.
Yeah.
And now that's why I'm like, fuck that shit. Like I need to go do what I need to go do right now. Like that's why I'm so on top of it right now. At least I think I am.
Kind of like eager.
Yeah, eager, because I'm like 10 years from now, I don't want to reflect and be like, oh, I could have been doing this.
Or I wasted time.
Yeah, waste my time. Yeah. I'll be looking back now, like 10 years ago, like, damn, like, this was a really good time period. And it's not even like I was being like super productive. It was just like the time period I was in, I really didn't know where I was at until like it was gone. Right. So with that being the case, now I'm like, I ain't never gonna be one of them shoulda, coulda, woulda ass motherfuckers ever. Like I always gotta just be on the next thing. But yeah.
So do you date women or do you date guys?
No, I only date women. That's a common misconception about me. I love girls.
Really?
I love the girls too much.
You don't date guys?
No.
Because the earrings are throwing me off.
It's Atlanta. You gotta remember I'm from Atlanta.
It's the style. Y'all do dress like this. Yeah. Fashion is really high in Atlanta.
It is. No, I've got that a whole bunch.
People
always said that. Like they'll be like, "Are you bi?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah. Are you bi? Yeah.
No. They'll be like, "Are you bi?" Nah. I love the women. Women, please come my way.
So I guess what kind of relationship do you carry? Only women or?
Only women.
Only women. Okay.
Only strictly women. She's trying to catch me up right now. Look.
No, I'm not. So when you meet people, do you establish a relationship with them? Like, do you keep the relationship, or you always like meet new people and lose their numbers, or?
As far as like dating or like just
just both.
Well, I always keep a good relationship with people that I meet. I think I'm not gonna be mean to somebody, but like if we don't click like that, like I'm not gonna force myself into your life. But for the people I click with, I think the way that I try and carry myself, I just try and respect everybody. So I give everybody respect, and you won't have a reason not to like me. But like if we not the closest, we just not the closest. Like you can still go do what you want. I still know you. We still know each other. It's cordial, it's cool, but I don't like. Nah, I don't.
Hey, I'm coming into town. Let's link up.
Yeah. Oh. Now look, if it's somebody I've already established a relationship with, and I don't talk to them as much no more, but when I'm in your city, just know like, yeah.
Okay.
You better know the vibes. I don't like nobody that play dumb. Like we know what we done. You know what I'm saying? We know what we doing.
Yeah. So if somebody was watching this your age, how could you? What would you tell them to encourage them?
Ooh, if somebody's watching this my age, depending on what
or your younger version of you.
Okay, I'll do both.
Yeah.
So somebody that's my age, and let's say you're like in the creative field, bro, just don't listen to what people are telling you. No, like bad things, of course. Don't listen to the bad things that people are telling you, or if it's like knocking you off your grind or your little thing, like don't listen to them. Just keep going, because honestly, you don't know who's watching you. Like there's been many times I feel discouraged doing a thing or two, and then like a couple days later, a couple months later, a week later, somebody like I really look up to is like, oh yeah, bro, like I really fuck with this. Or, oh yeah, bro, I really fuck with that. The whole time I'm not really thinking that, but it's only because like people will watch you and like your stuff, or people will view you and like your stuff a lot and not tell you, even though they really like you. And that's
meaning
fine.
they like what you're doing, but they might not actually like it or comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So they'll like your stuff, but they're not gonna comment or follow you or do this or that, and they don't have to. And you don't have to look for that. Like, you're gonna want to look for that validation, but you don't have to. So just know, like, you're doing good.
You never know
even
who's
if you
watching.
don't see even if you don't see the progress, or you feel like it's not coming quick enough, like quick results are what's not gonna get you there. And I hope I don't sound like one of the motherfucking fitness people that be on
Instagram.
No. But yeah, just don't look for the quick results. Just keep, like, I've realized now, like, just sticking to it. Even me, like, people look at me and be like, oh, like, I feel like you've done so much and this and that, but like, sticking to one thing and like repetitively doing it all the time consistently is what's gonna get you far as hell. Even if you don't see what you want to see at the moment.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you could be doing a lot, and then like change your location. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, change your sense of location. So like, you're trying to look for all these things, or you're waiting for these people to like come say something to you, or like say they're watching you and they really like you, but you live in like North Dakota.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know that you're doing all that. So you need to go
where it's at.
Yeah, you need to go to where people are looking for that. It's just your sense of environment too. It's like, yeah. So you also need to take that into account. I also contradict myself a lot, so just remember that when listening to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, if I was to speak to my younger self, I would say, what would I say? I say I'm proud of you, and to do as much, like, explore. Just do as much as you want. Even though I've explored a lot, but explore, do what you want, bro. Yeah, and don't listen. Don't listen to folks that you don't, you know what I'm saying?